The MSc in Connected Environments is a new programme within CASA, the Centre for Advanced Spatial Analysis, and it's focusing on the digital technologies that are required for us to be able to instrument and observe our built environment.
I mean, a key part of the philosophy behind the course is learning through doing, learning through making.
So the work here at CASA is quite hands-on, quite applied, building a lot of things, tinkering around with technology and sensors. And this way, that gives me kind of a broader time span to work through the things that I'm aiming to achieve.
We do a lot of workshops and some focused workshops if students want to get better at something like coding, electronics. It's really very diverse in terms of which direction you want to go for.
For me, what clicked with the course was the fact that I knew I would learn all these new skills, things that I had never touched before, like hardware, learning how these sensors worked that I had worked with the data of in the past, but I had never actually explored this sensor side of it.
The course is split into two phases. So the first term, where students are learning kind of some of the core skills and the techniques. And then in the second term, it's more applied, and there'll be some group project work and some discussions around kind of the business and the ethics around those technologies. We're going to be based out of UCL East, over in the Olympic Park. We have this wonderful living lab environment there, where we're treating the building and the surrounding environment as the laboratory where we do this research and teaching activities. So this is a fantastic project called Shazam for Bats, which is where we're listening to the bat calls and then we're counting the number of bats that we're hearing. So this gives us an idea of the number of bats and kind of when they're active within the park area.
We work on various co-creation projects with partners including Youth Empowerment in Newham and the Red Cross, and we've worked with a number of local schools. To give an example, we created the youth map, the Newham youth map. So we worked with 6 young people over the course of 6 weeks to create a map of youth resources for young people from Newham, created by young people from Newham. The fact that we have these really strong links with community collaborators that we've often developed over months and years means that when students come into the course, we're able to offer to link them up with people that are already really invested in the work that we're doing. It means that they are able to work on live projects that we know are going to make a real impact in the community.
So I like the course because you have very good relationship with industry partner, and what is very interesting is that usually the CEO or like the company come and you can ask direct question and understand more about the supply chain, how to source component, the collaboration that you need to have between hardware, software and firmware engineer, and really understanding how you take your idea or prototype to scale up to an industry solution.
One of the things that we're trying to do is to bring in a broad range of students with different disciplines and different backgrounds, because that's where we really see kind of that diversity brings a real richness into the learning environment that we're creating on the course.
A lot of the projects we work on have a real legacy and long-term impact because that idea of what's needed has really been focused on and centred from the outset. Meaning that when the handover happens, there's a sense of long-term planning for the future of the work.